Alright, party is up, bitches. Huh? Huh? Uh-huh. Oh shit. What you about to shake us out?
Yeah, chilling, nigga. I think he about to shake. Good. I'm finna roll up another one in a minute. B, here you go, bro.
Hello, what you say about the Bills, bro? Damn. I don't even know what playback to play because I have a statue as a quarterback. Fuck, man. Alright, so I got my stream up, man. Sorry for the delay. What'd you say, bro? Shit, my fault, bro. I ain't look at your squad, man. Yeah, man. We gonna make a deal happen for sure. We gonna make a deal happen. 'Cause I don't even run the ball like that, man. So. Is he on? Finna get that man his first loss, bro. It ain't even personal though. That's what's sad about it. It ain't even personal, bro. Yo!
Yeah, yeah. That's me. Yeah, that my soul. Yeah. Oh, nigga, that was Ibaka though. Nigga. Nigga. What's that? Chris? Put a splash of vodka in there, boy. It's fire, man. I'm telling you. I'ma get lazy.
Where my man's at, bro? He said he on? Oh shit, let's go. Is the Oh man! A little bit, but it's okay though. It's okay. Man, dude, don't worry about it. I actually play better this way, so go figure. We're going to the Oakland tour and making a pit stop in New Jersey. Let's get it. Y'all in the stream? Alright, man, listen. I don't hand out many lessons, but today I just might. Oh man. Yeah. God, there's people at my crib trying to come through, man, trying to give me the coronavirus, man. I said, wow, ain't this a bitch? Oh man, I swear, man. Motherfuckers chicken trying to come over. I just like, how? Okay.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of
JC
Angels
Squeezy.
showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the
Oh,
scene a
all
moment
half.
ago as the home squad
Dang, he
emerged
nasty
from the
29 and
tunnel.
9.
They're ready
He
for
kicked me out the league.
and
Get
ready
the
to watch
fuck
their
out of
Rams
here.
do battle with the San Francisco
Oh,
49ers.
wow. Oh,
Set
feel
to
like
go
I played
now
it.
in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
We got this.
Shake that ass.
Mike goes to us. Mike 20.
All right,
Let's go defense.
let's play the game.
Let's go defense.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season, calling no gain on the game's first play.
I
And
probably
it's
said
second down now. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it?
Got it.
Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Check. Watch the gun.
Out of the gun. Gone. He's got Freeman here. It's complete.
I see he
And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line.
ankle wraps.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense
He's talking about
nowadays.
his player, like he edited his players.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Second.
Shell.
All right.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. I'm coming. I'm 12. Hey, switch gears. We're good.
Just beating the play clock is gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Advanced settings, audio sharing. Is that it?
The 4-time All-Pro Johnny Hecker is on to punt for L.A. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Here we go. 31-yard line. Mike's fine. Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Bravo.
To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check. Crunch. I got you. 59 Mike. Check. 59. Got the back.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go. Here we go.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
59 Mike. Check. 59. Hey, gun. Check 59. Mike is 59.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Flushed out right. Open here, Adam Thielen. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
I got this. Banjo.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Watch the slip. Mike. Hey, Haywood. 59. Hey, I'm coming after you. 59 is Mike. Check. 59. Watch the run.
On first down, Garoppolo. Going for it all. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Mike's 59. Mike, value 1. Target. Hey, exit. Mike, check. 59. Hold on. Check. Back.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. You know, you wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11th, torn ACL, out for the year. But he was on his way to a 1,000-yard season in his second NFL campaign. Had 566 yards in 8 games before the injury.
Pilot, 64, weak. Obama.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. They got a man, it's Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, LA. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We're good. Super. Go.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
That's going to be a long day. DC.
Goff throwing again. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. Touchdown, LA! Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And got his man complete. Give him 32 on the play.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
11. I got you. Hey, let's calm down.
Garoppolo now. Man open, it's Goodwin. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
Cut! 120! Orange. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Mike, 5.
From the gun, here's Gone. Gets it off to Freeman. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gone. Airing it out deep for Woods. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Now Goff will lead the Rams up to go for 2.
Tiger. Hey, Alpha. 59. Mike's 59. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Now it's Goff. Yeah, he's got it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
21. Here we go. Hey, wahoo!
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 23 yards on the play.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Garoppolo now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
One, Omaha. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Hey, gun.
Mike 3. You track.
Garoppolo again. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. An update from Denver. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Check.
5.
Out of the gun, Goff. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game.
54, right there.
Super one. Hey, Zoo.
Mike's 5'4". Come on, D. Mike's 54. I got him. Hey, watch that.
Super 66.
Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Live!
Watch the whip.
Goff now looking to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I got this.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now he's flushed out left. Catch is made by Hurd. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Alert!
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
Here we go. 21. 12 pounds. Here we go.
Under 10. 10.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, gun.
Too little, Duck. Mike's 59.
Garoppolo on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, exit.
Check, 59. Let's go.
I got you.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Hurd. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Here we go.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
White. Hey, Orbit.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Garoppolo now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Smooth.
Check three. Mike, check, 59.
Man.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Watch the boot.
12.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Down to lose 1.
Mike.
Hey, Echo.
Mike.
Now on 2nd and 13. Goff. And his pass incomplete. And that right there, his first. Incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play, but Mark Brunell, when he was with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
Hey, lift.
Mike, 54.
Don't get nervous. Buzz.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's what I do. Hey, check 24.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and ain't my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated.
Coach, this is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 120. 2. Hey, Alpha. He's coming. We got double. You draw Corford.
They'll run with a former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Wahoo! Hey, gun.
59. Mike 59. Go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. And the sack parade continues. Remember last week, they had an astounding 8 sacks, another one there on the opening drive.
And they have the mentality of just attacking the quarterback in the pocket, no matter what. They're one of those teams that says, we play the run on our way back to the quarterback. And that philosophy works for them very well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Value 3.
Alert flare.
Listen.
A shotgun snap for gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Check 12.
Watch 36.
Hey, foxtrot.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Quan Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better
Here we
here.
go.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
21. Bravo.
All right, check. 59.
On first down, Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be 2nd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Mike is 59.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Mostert, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Mostert. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Go ahead.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern now in his 3rd year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry. 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing. Here's Breida. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Say. White. Two.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Mike, check. 21.
All day, just like that.
12. Check 52. Hey, Charlie.
59, Mike.
I got you.
Check 59.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line.
First down.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We play to win. Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Hey, high 7. Hey, gun.
Mike's 59.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Strip that ball. Watch the
45-yard line.
Lock. Hey, Haywood.
59, Mike. Check, 59.
I got you.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's it, baby.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here we go. 180. Hey, come on out here. 21. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, exit. 51. Mike, 51.
Here we go.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Here we go.
First down.
Squeeze, double. Tight end left. Alert. 3 down. Watch safety creep.
11.
Safety's creeping.
Hey, alert. Hey, orbit.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas. Here we go. 12, fellas. Here we go. Smooth. Check. Hey, gun.
Let's go heavy. Tell me what you got. Heavy?
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They come up in an offset eye. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts. Understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Merlin. Hey, Echo.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Double dog. That's the way. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9". Ready?
Back to throw. Goff. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The Rams take over first and 10. We're going to work at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
2 for 1. Buzz.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Hey, Alpha.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Niners 21, Rams nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Dog on the keeper. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Mike left.
Mike 20.
Mike forward. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
What's that?
And they will take a knee here.
Dog on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 27. A field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's